So, good afternoon, or whatever time of day you're watching this, if you're watching on the replay. So, this is Thriving Communities Mind and Body Wellness Live Health Talk series. And our latest episode now is episode 21. And we have Mel Jones here. So, Mel is actually the founder of Thriving Communities, but some of you know, and some of you may not know, she is now an accredited laughter yoga teacher. So we're really inspiring others to embrace the energy and the benefits of laughter yoga. So this is what the subject of this talk is all about. So if you've got any questions, just feel free to email us. We'll give you the details in the show notes and or text Mel. That's also fine. We've got somebody just joining us now, so that's great. And so we're going to let Mel take it away. So she's got some outline
Brilliant.
ahead. It's not going to be formal. There's no slides or anything like that. So
No.
very sort of genuine and with the flow that laughter yoga is all about,
Yeah,
isn't it? And
yeah,
spontaneous. That's
yeah,
what we want. Key
definitely.
is spontaneity, and that's what we're all about. So thank you very much, Mel, for doing this to support this series of live health talks. And of course, what I
Oh,
forgot to
lovely.
mention is that laughter yoga is also a component of our mind and body wellness um,
It is
program.
indeed.
So we do weave that into
Yeah,
both the weekly sessions as well as the 3-day breath to health workshops.
yeah.
But Mel also does her own standalone laughter yoga workshops, and I'm sure she's actually going to tell you more about that in what she'll cover now. Thank you very much, Mel. Over
Lovely.
to you to
Thank
take the
you,
stage.
Esther. Really comprehensive introduction, and I'm very, very grateful for you. Thanks very much. Yes, I'm so excited to be able to roll laughter yoga out throughout Wales, actually, with thriving communities. And it's, as Esther so rightly said, for the last couple of years, the Mind and Body Wellness Program has included laughter yoga, and it's been a brilliant component of the program and gone down really well. But there's also, as you said, a standalone or an opportunity for people to embrace laughter yoga within their lives more generally, and also for teams to benefit from it in a work well-being setting as well. There's lots of different ways that laughter yoga can benefit people. So it's really fantastic that we are spearheading it. So thank you ever so much. So what is laughter yoga? Well, first of all, laughter yoga is a unique physical exercise, and it combines unconditional laughter. So that's laughter where there isn't any reason to laugh. And it combines deep yogic breathing, so pranayama. So basically, that's our life force, and it's so important for building health, like the Breath to Health program, Thriving Communities does, led by Dr. Manmeet Kaur. Breath being our life force, and it's oxygen in our bodies. And basically, the more oxygenated our cells are, the healthier that it is. So, as I said, there's anyone can laugh. You don't have to have comedy, humor, jokes. At first, it's simulated laughter, which quickly becomes authentic. And it's a lot to do with the best nation in the world, which is the imagination, and also playfulness. So people joining together, lots of eye contact, and just enjoying laughter and how it can make you feel. But it's actually a lot of scientific research saying that laughter is really, really good for us, laughter yoga especially. So it's our physical, our mental, our emotional, and our psychological health and well-being, which benefits. So, there basically isn't any reason not to give it a go. It's under our noses, literally. And, I think Dr. Kataria in 1995, he coined the phrase laughter yoga and basically blended this laughter exercises with the yogic breathing. And it's huge throughout the world, um, and quite big in the UK. Lottie Mickelson, United Mind, who trained me, she's absolutely awesome in London and has a lot of laughter yoga teachers, leaders, spreading out the ripples of laughter. But in Wales, we certainly need to spread those ripples far and wide, and that's what Thriving Communities is doing. So there we are. That's a little introduction into laughter yoga.
Yeah. And so,
Shall I
yeah,
shall I tell you a few clapping exercises?
yeah, we can do that. Yeah, definitely. I know, just want to mention before you do go into the practical
Yeah.
is that you have already started this sort of movement, if you like, both at Ebervale Institute in Blaenau
Hmm.
Gwent and also at Caerphilly Miners Centre for Wellbeing,
Yes,
so
that's
covering the
right.
Caerphilly area. So there is a definite intention to keep this going, to maintain the consistency, regular laughter yoga clubs, and also to spread it out into more regions. So if you are interested, whether that's for a community workshop or even for your workplace, come and contact us. Really, come speak to Mel because she's definitely interested. And as you said, she really wants to embrace this and be a real ambassador for more laughter medicine in the world, especially in Wales.
Exactly, exactly. It's great for
Yeah.
the soul. I was looking this morning and actually there was a fabulous little YouTube clip of Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins, one of the most motivational gurus of our time, really. And he was saying what a gift laughter yoga is to us, to our soul, our spirit, and basically, how it can nourish and give us joy. So, yes, as you rightly reminded me, Esther, thank you for that. We've now got a Caerphilly County Laughter Yoga Club, and that runs monthly, the first week of the month. We've also got a Blaenau Gwent monthly Laughter Yoga Club, which is running the second week of the month. And soon to start one in Rhondda Cynon Taf, Merthyr Tydfil, and Torfaen as well. So we're spreading them out this summer. Our aim is to have five before September, and the feedback has been absolutely phenomenal, and the difference that it makes to to people understanding and becoming aware of the health benefits of it. We had a local OT in our last session, and she was talking about, how far reaching and beneficial it would be with people that she works with. And in the Caerphilly club, Laughter Yoga Club, we had a lady who lived in Bristol. And when she did it, she said, "Oh my goodness, I loved it. It was awesome. And I'm definitely coming over the bridge every month. And I'm gonna attend the class." So, there's so many positive benefits of doing it. Just the connection, the friendships and relationships that you benefit from as well. It's definitely something worth looking into more. So as I said, um, there's clapping techniques that we do to intersperse the intentional laughter exercises. So that's our acupressure points on our hands, and we clap palm to palm, and it is to the sound of laughter. And you can do it any way you want because it's all about being creative, being playful, and having fun with it. So it's ho ho ha ha ha, ho ho ha ha ha, ho ho ha ha ha, ho ho ha ha ha. And then a nice deep breath. Ah, there we go. And that basically is essentially, the laughter yoga exercise and interspersed with the clapping exercise and the deep breathing. So with regards to your breath, it's really, I know that Dr. Kaur, she's told us a little bit about this, but it's also Dr. Kataria as well. And he says that the lungs are made up of three chambers of air. And very often when we shallow breathe, we only expel air from the top chamber. So, we don't have that fresh air going into our lungs. So with laughter yoga, you breathe deeply from your diaphragm, which is your belly. Okay, so belly area. And when we take these lovely deep breaths, we have the air going down through our lungs and actually blowing out our belly. So it's like a balloon. It's extended with air, and then we expel the air then as well. So do you want to have a go of a nice deep breath? Okay, so we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Lovely. It's surprising how much air you could actually get in your lungs. So shall we try with the arms as well? Because it's really nice to lift our arms. So emotion is motion, energy in motion, isn't it? As you know, Esther. So breathing in with your arms and breathing out. Lovely, lovely. And again. And out. Lovely. Okay, so it's those clapping exercises. Another one that we do in laughter yoga, which is great for rewiring the neural pathways in our brain. It's very good, very good. Yay! And that's something, if you become in the habit of doing, it can actually, make a difference to lifting your mood and giving you resourcefulness to become resilient and overcome challenges. So it's very good, very good.
Yay!
Yay! And again, it's very
Very
good,
good,
very
very
good.
good.
Yay!
Yay!
Lovely. And when the smile goes up as well, that's actually telling our brain, it's lifting our mood. Um, we also release some really feel-good chemicals when we're laughing, and through laughter yoga. And some of these chemicals, a very easy way to remember them is with the acronym DOSE. So DOSE, but this is a dose that you want to catch without a doubt, because the dose stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. And when you start laughing, all these lovely feel-good chemicals are go off in your brain, travel down our bodies through our vagus nerve and into our cells, into our bodies, and basically sometimes in laughter yoga, there's a laughter meditation, and you can feel these feel-good joy feelings for literally days afterwards. So, it's really far-reaching, but the health benefits, as I said, instantly lifts your mood, but also raises your immune system, and also lots of research on individual health conditions as well. So T cells for cancer, Parkinson's, lots of trials been recorded, research from Stanford University, Dr. Fry. It's an aerobic exercise, but it's, as Tony Robbins said, it is linked with the soul, and it lifts our spirit, and that sheer, it's quite a unique exercise, because while you're laughing, laughter yoga is the only exercise which bypasses the brain. So the cognition. So you haven't got a chance to think, oh, about, or worry about anything, because you're in the moment laughing. So that gives you an idea. And if anybody would like to sample laughter yoga, I would be very happy for them to come along to a session. Mind and Body Wellness is free program. So that's a wonderful way of experiencing it, because when you have a lot of people, it's that body language, quickly becomes contagious, and it is fantastic. You feel it within your body, and it lifts your mood, and it's something that you can do on your own every day. Yeah,
Brilliant. Thank you, Mel.
you're very welcome.
There you are. There's the laughter going. It's spontaneous.
So what we're looking for
Don't even
is
have to have a particular special reason. You just know. And it's infectious, so it works even better when you're in a crowd, aren't you? Oh, you
it is,
don't.
and it that deep belly laugh from
Yeah,
your diaphragm, as
yeah.
opposed to the little
Well,
weak.
you know it when you've laughed really, really infectiously. Your belly does hurt after a while. So, what's the statistic again, Mel? You're going to share that in terms of equivalent to?
On well, there's lots of statistics, Esther.
Well, sit-ups, sit-ups. We always
Yes,
quote that
pick
one,
up.
don't we, in
Yes,
the Mind and Body?
Dr. Fry has done some fabulous
So if you don't like
research.
sit-ups, you can do laughter yoga instead.
Exactly, exactly.
So
So
100
you
sit-ups
can,
is equivalent to 5 minutes of laughter yoga, or that's
yes,
vice versa, sorry.
yes,
5 minutes of
yes.
laughter yoga is equivalent to
It,
100 sit-ups.
yes, that's right. And so it's actually a sustained period of laughter yoga, because
Okay,
that's where it gets you hearty laughing. So we're looking at 10 to 15
10
minutes,
to 15.
but it's the equivalent to 10 minutes jogging, or 300 sit-ups. So it's absolutely remarkable when you think sometimes you walk around quite minimally, but you're really having an aerobic workout. So it's fantastic. There's lots of different ways. And you can get up in the morning if you're not feeling too good, look in the mirror and just laugh at yourself. And it quickly becomes authentic, because even, that stimulated laughter is doing you good. It's expelling that air from your lungs.
So
And
I'll
yeah.
share my perspective on this. So when I find it most useful to use is actually one when I'm getting a bit of road rage, and I just
Yes,
laugh
yes,
instead, and it releases different chemicals in my body so that it doesn't tighten my body. It releases and it
yes, you're
relaxes the
right.
body more, so you let go of that aggression and that
It
and
does,
yes,
exactly. And the
and that
act of
anger.
smiling and laughing,
Yeah,
and that's a wonderful way. And when you're driving, when you
yeah.
actually get going and you're driving, wherever you arrive, then you're going to be in a really good mood.
Yeah.
So, it's wonderful strategy, Esther. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and the other
brilliant.
strategy, I tell you, is when I made a mistake. And normally I beat myself up, and this time I just go, there you go again. There you go again. And it feels good.
You can laugh at yourself,
Don't take yourself too
say, yeah,
seriously.
it's
It's
okay.
basically the motto, isn't it? Just go into that
There's
childlike
lots
enthusiasm.
of ways, to
Yeah.
embrace laughter into your life and and feel good and lift your mood because as an adult, there's sometimes not a lot of good reasons to laugh. You could be in a challenging situation, but with laughter yoga, it gives you permission to be playful and just laugh at your challenges, laugh at your adversities. One of the laughter exercises is actually looking at your bills and laughing, really laughing. So you've got credit card bills. And it's a completely different way of, having that mindset, and if you intersperse it with very good,
Good. Yay.
yay, then you know that you're going to feel far more positive than you did previously. So, ready smile on your face and a good hearty laugh throughout the day, that's basically going to give you an opportunity to experience inner joy, and it's contagious as well, so your family and friends, those feel good ripples are going to be going out as well. But it's people who play together, they work together much more productively. So it's wonderful in the workplace setting as well with teams. And I know that mental health well-being is such a big issue in workplaces now at the moment, and just in personal, as well as professional lives. So yes, we Thriving Communities, we're on a mission to spread the benefits of laughter yoga far and wide.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mel, for that lovely talk and the genuine laughter, because I know that comes from the deep belly area. It's very
Oh.
uplifting.
But
Ah,
isn't it great that it's, I mean, we're doing this on Zoom, but we're not even, connected. Yeah.
exactly, in
But
person
it
makes it even
just
more
goes to
effective.
illustrate,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And it's having that openness and willingness, to just do it, even if you're just doing it for health reasons, or if you're just curious about it, it's a great time to spend if you do it in mind and body wellness program just for 15 minutes, or whether you want to
The whole
do
hour.
an hour laughter yoga club, and spend the investment of £6, and learn how to have that fountain of joy spilling at you later on. It's really is. We've had some wonderful
We've had
testimonials.
exactly, yeah, and to be honest, it's lovely to witness the transformation in people. So they come really, really self-conscious on week
Yeah.
one of the mind and body wellness program, and they think, this is crazy. I'm not doing this,
You're
they're really off their rocker, It's like, but literally by the end of the course, if anything,
oh,
they're the ones that are even more and passionate than anybody else, and they're really
yes,
embracing it and taking
yeah.
it out there. And
They
this
really,
because they've
really
actually
do.
done the 180 degrees switch flip
Yes,
from one end to the other,
yes,
and I think that they're even more then engaged. at the end.
They're totally committed to it
Yeah,
then, aren't they? Because
yeah,
it's I mean when they're thinking, first off, it's their cognition, isn't it? They're
yeah.
thinking, oh my gosh, this is they're in the head.
They're in the
But
head.
laughter
Yeah,
yoga is all about
takes
being
you
in
back
your
into your body.
body.
Mm,
Yeah, so but it's wonderful that we've had people who laugh when they're walking the dog, laugh when washing dishes, and lots of different opportunities to laugh with their grandchildren. They teach the laughter and the clapping exercises, and it's wonderful. It really does make a difference to people's lives, doesn't it?
thank you very much.
So very, very exciting times for us, Esther.
Definitely, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you've got any questions, please feel free to open your mic. If you want to put something out there, ask something. You're not sure how this works, or whatever.
If there aren't, we'd be happy to if you want to email us or message us, then we can put something up on the website and more of a comprehensive editorial perhaps
Yeah.
about the benefits of laughter
So
yoga.
I know we've got somebody on, Judy. I don't know whether you wanted to open up your mic and give us any feedback as to what you thought of this.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Lovely. Thank
No.
you for unmuting. Yeah, lovely to hear from you, Judy. Lovely to
It
see
was
you.
it was difficult. The my laptop screen froze, and then
Ah,
I had to get on my phone.
mhm.
And then I had to find how to make myself unmute.
But you conquered it. And there you are. There's the laughter
Finally,
coming in.
finally.
Finally. And
You
you're
love
here.
your
That's important. And
deadpan delivery,
you
Judy.
persevered. Yes, you persevered.
Um,
And hats off to you.
Resourcefulness, yeah, resilience, aren't you? So that's
yeah,
great.
Yeah. Have you ever
So,
tried laughter
what is,
yoga? Sorry.
oh,
no.
thank you, Est.
Oh, you were going to ask that, were you?
I'm gonna probably be one of your hardest
Oh, we're always
pupils.
up for a challenge, aren't we, Mel?
We are indeed.
Do
We
come
are.
along to one
We
of the
are.
club sessions or the mind and body wellness
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're
It,
finishing the one at the moment in Grananant. There will be more in the autumn after the summer break, but Mel is actually doing the laughter yoga, I think, throughout the summer months, yes?
that's right. Yes.
So
Yeah.
if you
So
wanted
it'll
an
be the first.
opportunity, yeah, it'll be on our
Yeah.
website. So Thriving Communities
Yeah.
CIC.org. We put all forthcoming events on the events or the major ones anyway, including the laughter yoga clubs. So yeah, or you can just message
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
That's
Mm,
it. Judy, don't worry about, coming along and not fitting in. There's a lot of people curious, but it's very difficult to keep a straight face when everybody else is, you've got hilarity around all around, it is infectious. But yeah, give it a go. Just be open-minded.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good. And it's great, to smile more. So you from Bryn Mawr, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not far over to Ebervale, is it? We do
No.
the Laughter Yoga Club in Evie.
Mm,
So yeah, come along. There's a lot of ladies from the local choir coming along. So I think there's quite a few people will be
which
there.
one is that then?
I'm not really sure, but they've got 70 members apparently. So it's quite a big one, and it's their practice night. So they're going to do laughter yoga beforehand, some of the members. So yeah, but it's such good fun. You can bring a yoga mat if you want to, or you can sit down on the chair and you participate as much or as little as you want.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
will be
right,
lovely
there you
to see
are.
you.
There was a smile then. Tuesday now, Eve. That's the fantastic.
Well,
Thank you for coming, joining us on the call today. It's been great to see
Yeah,
a face anyway for
yeah,
our own.
yeah.
nice to see you.
Fabulous.
Thank you very much,
Oh,
Judy.
great.
Hopefully see you sooner. What else you
Yes,
like to yoga
yeah,
clubs?
that'll be great. Well, yeah, so thanks ever so much, Esther,
Yeah.
for hosting this call. It's been, yeah, as I said, really, really exciting times. And yeah, we'll see where we are in a couple of months' time.
Yeah, we might even roll out another laughter yoga talk to show how far we're going with the project. So
Yeah,
maybe in 6 months or
yes,
12 months time,
yeah,
and big changes on the horizon. I think positive changes for thriving
yes,
communities. Well, we're
yeah,
always about positivity. So things being positive, it's the energy of positivity that attracts more positivity. So it's the difference between seeing things as a challenge or an obstacle as rather than and see it in a way through the lens of opportunity. So
Oh,
always,
without a doubt, without a
no
doubt.
matter
And
what the
you
adversity.
mentioned energy there,
Yeah,
and laughter or joy is such a high vibrational energy. And I think, in these challenging times, when things are happening in the world that people
not
can't
so good.
control,
Yeah,
it's really, really good to maintain a high vibration, and joy is a wonderful way to do that.
yeah,
Oh,
fabulous.
great.
And I couldn't finish on a better sentence.
Thank you,
Thank
Esther.
you. Thank you, Mel, for taking time out of your busy day, I know,
All the
and for
best.
sharing the ripple of laughter yoga. Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you all.
brilliant.
Take
Thanks a
care now.
lot. Bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye. Bye.
bye.